So you guys at least have something to play with. It'll be a good preview of a real test, except we won't do essays on a real test. I took essays out of tests and I started blogs this semester. I thought y'all might have more fun with that, because we don't have classroom conversation in a real classroom like I'm used to. Okay. Wimba Pronto IM. Fred, did you get me by Wimba Pronto? Did we?
Yes, ma'am. We always chat.
There we go. Like, I've gotten a bunch of those questions, but there's like been 3 or 4 people so far in both sections. Between the 2 sections, it's 50 people in 2 sections. Between the 2 sections, there's only like 3 or 4 of you so far who figured out, hey, she's online. I can ask a question.
Well, I'll be at my desk then. You know, you sometimes don't be there, so I just, whenever you come back, I'll be like waiting on you to respond. I'll come back and check it every once in a while.
Yeah, because sometimes, you know, it says I'm online, and then I walk away from the computer for 3 hours, and then I come back and the window's up. Oh, somebody texted me. Okay. I can answer now. So, but I do encourage you to go ahead and create that account if you haven't done so. It's way easier than sending me an email and waiting for me to reply to that, because I actually edit people's documents for a living, and I coach people who are doing research and trying to finish Doctor of Philosophy type degrees, which they have to do this massive research project. So I'm usually around a computer and available on some level, and so when I get like the quick messages, you know, I can do the 10 word or less back and forth, no problem. So see, you are one of the overachievers.
You're Fred.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're always online when I'm on.
Fred, Lou, Fred.
I was like, okay, you're not what I expected.
I can't click on my grades and have anything happen, but when you click on my grades, as the grade stuff starts coming up, and like for example, as I start getting the assignments posted and with all the instructions, if you clicked on my grades, you would see any grades you've earned. You would see whether I've graded any, because I manually grade the discussion boards and the blogs. There's no thing that says, oh, you know, the computer doesn't like have a, I don't know, what would they call that, an algorithm, where it says, this student posted 5 lines of text, that's worth 25 points, or something weird like that. So I have to actually go through and I grade it for content. So even if I'm not, you know, posting or whatever with you guys, which I'll post in 2 cases, one where I'm like super excited, one where I think somebody needs encouragement, okay, 3 cases, and one where I really need to fix an egregious error that's being committed by the class, which is usually one of those deals where it's like, yeah, they're so on the wrong track, they need intervention, or y'all stop fighting, because that happens too. In my psych classes online, we talk about child rearing and whether to spank or not, and there's been a couple of discussion boards where I've kind of had to tell people to cool their jets. You know, that at some point we do have to agree to disagree. This really does need to happen, because I think my computer's going to explode from all the anger that's trying to come through the electricity. So, but I usually like to keep you guys, just, you know, keep my eye on you guys, and keep thinking that you guys are going to actually talk to each other and stuff. And there's usually a couple people in every class that they're engaged, and even if the lurkers, the ones who like log in but don't post except for the minimum, but I can log in and see that I can see their record of that they're online and stuff, even though they think I can't. They're getting benefit from that, because they're the same people who really and truly, for whatever reason, they're even less likely to participate in class and more likely to, you know, find a way to, what would I want to say, cloak themselves, you know, birds of prey fashion, Star Trek. I'm in the classroom because they made me, but I don't want to be here, you know. But online, they're like, oh, I'll go look online, but I'm not playing. I don't want to embarrass myself for whatever reason. So just know, if you guys are posting, you're contributing to people who aren't posting, even if you're like mad because they're not posting or whatever. They're reading it, and I'm reading it too. And sometimes I'm slow on grading when it comes to the things I have to read, so I appreciate y'all's patience. Sometimes I'm a couple weeks behind, and then I really appreciate y'all's patience, because I teach here, I teach down at UNT Dallas, and then I run a business.
That's okay, we just